orders.
Try the newest, cheapest, and fastest delivery na express service. Introducing Moto Express PH. You can now leave your shopping and delivery needs with us without much exposure and interaction to people outside. Mapa-grocery items, medicines, foods, and other essentials and halal certified products, kami na ang mamimili at maghahatid sa'yo. Sinisigurado na ligtas, in good and quality condition ang mga pabili o orders sa delivery service na iyong i-avail. Para sa maayos at mabilis na delivery at order mo, ipamoto mo na. Download Moto Express PH app through Google Play that is built to deliver beyond your expectation. Tara na dito sa Moto Express. Dahil moto mo to.
Halal tourism after this pandemic crisis. Good morning, sister, brother. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And that's today's topic with my host partner direct from Sabah, Malaysia. Let's welcome my partner, brother Fakhir. Assalamualaikum, brother.
Waalaikumsalam, brother Ismail. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine too. Today is very good weather here, and then it's a nice for today. I want to talk about halal tourism for today.
Wow, what a great topic! Nice to hear that.
Yes. So I think before we have a video, a short video to share to all of you, and then after that we talk again about this video. Okay. You can hear
sounds.
The sound. Sorry.
Halal Gourmet Japan.
And there is one more thing I want to show you today. It is Asakusa map for Muslim. In this map, you can find not only halal food, but also prayer rooms in Asakusa. So we're going to show you around Asakusa along this map today. And mainly, we will visit to the central area of this map. Because in this area, you can find one of the oldest temple, Japanese traditional food, and shopping street. Alright, so let's begin with the gate of this area called Kaminarimon.
But someday I will find my way back to where your name is written in the sand.
Wait a minute. As you can see, this street is called Nakamise Street. In this street, you can buy so many kinds of souvenirs.
Wow, really? Can you buy me one?
No, you should buy me. Well, by the way, there is one famous food called Ningyo-yaki, so let's check it out. Ningyo-yaki.
Okay, it's funny. So this is Ningyo-yaki. Ningyo means doll, right? The big doll. So on top of that, can you speak English?
Big doll? Where did you get the information? Yeah, it is true that Ningyo means doll, but don't take it literally. Ningyo-yaki is a small snack cake, and it's made by flowers, eggs, and sugars. Of course, it's safe to eat for Muslims, so when you come here, it must taste food.
So I can't taste it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now we got the Ningyo-yaki. Yeah.
So let's open it.
How do you like it, Azali?
It quite really tastes like Malaysian mahu, but you have red bean inside it, so I can say it's very delicious.
Okay, so now you have just tasted one of the famous food. But there's one more thing that you need to do.
Wow, what is it? I think I can guess it. Is it sushi temple?
Yeah. Oh, why do you know it? Oh, you must read it on the internet.
Well, we can go all on the world with just one click nowadays.
As I'm lifted up above the clouds away from you, and I can't.
Terrible. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Can we get lunch? Because I'm really hungry.
I'm sorry, I forgot now it's the lunchtime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find halal restaurants by using this application, Halal Gourmet. And I'm going to find the restaurants in Tokyo. And do you like ramen?
Yeah, I love it.
Really? So the category is ramen. And search it. And here's some ramen shops in Tokyo. And click it. And check the place. And this store is really nearby here, so why not we go this place?
That's a good idea. Let's go.
Okay, so this is Naritaya. It is halal certified ramen shop. They have no pork, and the food is safe to be consumed by Muslims.
Awesome. Now I can eat without any worries.
Right.
Okay, now we already had our lunch and it was really scrumptious, delicious, tasty, and just perfect. You guys can come and visit this restaurant. So now we are going to our next and last destination, Tokyo Sky Tree. And the most exciting part is we are now riding Jinriksha, a man-powered car.
Okay, Mr.
Wow, wow,
Well-
nice.
Nice video, eh? Hopefully,
Yes,
we can learn something from this video. Because this video, I think the Asakusa. Have you been there, Mr. Ismail? Asakusa.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's a very famous in Tokyo because the temple there. I think, and then also they are very. They have a Nakamise Street, we call it, to buy souvenir. And very famous also because near now is near to the Sky Tree, the tallest building in Tokyo. And then I have been there on 2015. Since when you look ramen, definitely ramen is a non-halal for Muslim. I mean, cannot eat by Muslim. But they research and do something, and then the ingredient they change a lot of the ingredient. Then Muslim can eat. And we can see that in that restaurant also they have a prayer room, a small prayer room. I think they have been there, and then they have. I think the good thing they have a guide, they have a map, they have also the apps to guide tourists where to eat lunch, dinner, something. So I think it's quite good. This happened is 2014, and it's quite difficult also on the beginning to start this for halal tourism. But Alhamdulillah, after I think the very commitment from the team, from the Halal Media Japan, and also tourists, and also a Muslim in Tokyo, we support each other to to promote this halal tourism in terms of foods, and then also the food that you can see is like I can see the with a bean that is can be eat by a Muslim, then they are certified by halal. There is a naha. Okay, let we talk about today because we are focused on the halal tourism. It's a combination between all kind of category in halal, especially for Horeca. I think the best part is in halal tourism is not we are talking about the travel agency have to certify halal, but the preparation in terms of how that we can together to prepare halal, for the Muslim friendly, actually what we call is a Muslim friendly place, like restaurant, and also the a famous area in the town, in the area. So when we look back this activity, I think the most important thing is a team. It's a team to develop this all. It's not cannot do by individual, because I think have to be become like organizer, and then as a what you call uh, a team like halal tourism team, something like that. When you want to start in Manila, hopefully Manila can start after this, because you have
Yes.
already prepared, and we tackle which area that we want to start first. Why I show this video, because Asakusa is one of the famous area in Tokyo. Then people will come there in the morning until until the, I think, 4 o'clock, about that, and they are looking for not only for the traditional food, something like that, but they come for in the big gate there, and they are very famous people to take a picture, and then because when go to Tokyo, this the must place that tourists can will become. And then what the solution, I think, for the Muslim, and then when the team talking about Muslim, we have a one word is we call is omotenashi. Omotenashi mean in Japanese hospitality. They want to serve all, not especially for Muslim, because they are separate. Which the Muslim cannot eat. Non-halal product. That when they have to prepare the gift shop to prepare them the food in the restaurant, and then they are very combined. You can see the map that they show in the early video. There is a guide to the many halal restaurant near to this place, near to the famous place. They have, I think, more than a 10 restaurant. They have provide this halal food to tourists, and also the gift shop, and then also the prayer room. They have the owner of this restaurant take a commitment to prepare the prayer room for the Muslim, and also the tourism. The Japan tourism also prepare one prayer room also in their building, in information center. We call it information center. They have a one prayer room. Okay, why this is very important in halal tourism? Because I have involved in this halal tourism in Japan. Then when I bring, especially for family, to guide a family, it's a backpackers. I think they are normally they are go by their own, but for family and the group of when they come, they have to prepare we have to prepare the itinerary, and then we have to identify which area have like a mosque, like a halal restaurant, like many kind of product that they can buy it, because we have to guide them also. This is halal for them, because mostly when they come, but they cannot eat, they cannot do anything every day. Like example, have the time to pray, they have no place to pray. I think it's quite difficult to them. And when we serve them like this facility for Muslim, I think they are very certified, and then of course they will come again, because that is very easy to them to do what they want. Okay, and then one thing that when you start this halal tourism, I think the focus is more to the which country that you want to. Which country? I think for Japan, they are looking the most based on data. They know that the most Muslim come to Japan is from the ASEAN country like Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei, Singapore, and also Middle East. There's a big, people, tourists come from there. of course, they have also from Thailand, from China, but they don't need this facility. But mostly they have studied that and what is the needs that they have, they want. What is the facility that they want? So that number one, I think when we guide tour, of course they want to see a beautiful place, but at the same time they want to enjoy to eat. So I think the most priority is number one is a accommodation like hotel, and they have provide also the halal food. That's why we are talking before in terms of halal kitchen. I think Mr. Ismail. So I think that's a very important because I think I guide my family also. My sister go to the Osaka and then they have stay in the Muslim friendly hotel. So what they are provide in this Muslim hotel? Number one is of course the room. The first is the room because you know that Muslim cannot mix with a pig. It's a beer inside the freezer. So they have prepared only for Muslim room. They have also the prayer guide. The Qiblat also, and then have Al Quran inside their drawer inside hotel. So everything they are prepared to the to the customer, especially for Muslim, to do inside. And after, of course, if they want to eat, they have a special menu for Muslim halal, and especially they put in the front. In the front lobby, they have serve also the halal. So these are many. I think the item that we have to prepare when we do a halal tourism. Of course, in next is a restaurant, also cafe. So normally the tour guide will before they bring this tour. A group or families. Of course, they are survey which area they have serve a halal, and then at the same time the area must be located near to the nice place. Okay, sorry, I thought which are my experience, especially when I guide people come from Malaysia, from of course starting from the airport, Mr. Ismail Abaya.
Yes.
When you search airport in Narita or Haneda airport, they have already halal restaurant there. That's why when
Really? Nice,
arrive, then we take a time for them to eat. At least when you arrive in the morning, we take a breakfast or lunch, dinner. I think mostly we go directly to the hotel. So mostly they have already. Then we guide them to go to this halal restaurant, and of course in Osaka also have. I mean the halal tourism must start from the gate, the main gate, like airport. You have to tackle. Discuss with restaurant inside this to take certified halal because it's easiest there. Actually, they have also serve a normal food, but what I call a special menu for halal. For Muslim. And then, okay, which area that you want to, focus on? Of course, the most popular area. We talk about most popular area because when I come to Manila, what is the number 1 until 10? I think top 1 to top 10 place that I want to go. If you serve, I can know that. Then at that area, you have a facility. You have to prepare this. Restaurant and halal, and also for the halal shop. Halal shop means, I think, of course, for the local one, they want to eat or they want to buy the regular, the ingredient for cook. But for tourists, they come for souvenir. They come to what they want to buy to bring back to their country, like a souvenir. That's why in Japan also they have many traditional souvenir like foods. Foods, and then what I can call here a special. Only can get in this area only. The local food. If you go to other country, no, this food only in there. That's why in Asakusa they have many food provide them with halal. They only the taste and then also the special thing only tourists can get at that area. Okay, and then of course we have also many issue when we bring tourists to the other place like quite far from the Tokyo, especially when you go to Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is one of the famous. Of course, we have many issue on that in terms of place and also the foods. But now currently they have also already established a big mosque near to the
Mm.
Mount Fuji. Yes, because when
Wow.
people come with a bus with a group, I think about 40 people. How you want to manage their prayer time? Because then yes, then they are already prepared there. And then what happened? What about the food? Of course, they bring the bento, the lunch box from the
Mm.
halal kitchen. The organizer, already provide them the box. For the lunch only, because the net we go to the, of course, shopping. It's near to the Gotemba, something like the Gotemba already have halal food there, but it's a dinner time. So to how to guide this group, and then in the right time, in the rate, with the place that provide the prayer room, the halal food, have to take care. And then of course they want to also visit. Uh, of course, there's some area like a mosque. In Tokyo we have a Chami Tokyo. Exactly, they have a
Mm.
very beautiful mosque, and then always we go there at least once in the that trip. Of course, this we call it halal tourism because in terms of culture, of course, in our country and their country, when you come to Japan, you want to see the Muslim community. So the best is we go to the a mosque that they have about 7 mosques in Tokyo, but the best is a Chami mosque because a big and a very convenient to all. And also
Wow.
sometimes in Friday prayer, they do a free lunch for everybody.
Wow.
So that's why I always do that because at least we can get extra food. We go our prayer. At the time it's about 12. Okay, in the time is about 12 o'clock, and we go early to prepare everything. And then after pray, they give a free lunch.
Wow.
So nearest also they have also the Pakistan restaurant which kebab, roti naan, bread, something with lamb curry. Of course, if they want to eat. Okay, so that is what I learned more in Japan how to do, because in Malaysia we know that we have many restaurant, halal restaurant, but when we're talking about non-Muslim country like Japan, like Philippines, so how that we want to start. And now is a best, I think, when this pandemic happened in 2020. Then, of course, in 2021, we want to start again. Every country wants to start again. I think Japan also now, today is the last for the Hard Rock Cafe in Ueno. Hard Rock Cafe is a restaurant, but it's not halal, but it's a famous because they want to buy a T-shirt as a souvenir, because surrounding in Ueno, they have many halal and also mosque. So the complete set is in halal tourism. It's a mosque or the prayer room, foods and a souvenir. This is a must.
Mm.
I think this is a must. Of course, they have halal shop, but try to become a more to the souvenir shop. With a halal product. That's a more important, because when a Muslim, people come, they want to buy something, but they are worried about this product. Is it halal or not? Even there is a KitKat Japan. You know the chocolate brand KitKat. In Japan, they have a special flavor with green tea, but they don't
Mm.
know it's a halal or not. So that's why they are not buying that. And then we bring to the others. It's a very difficult to find the halal, certified halal before this. But now, when they have already prepared a shop, which they also, last time halal media also deal with a big shopping mall to bring to set up the what you call a halal corner for the souvenir. Like example, the Log is a very big shopping mall, and then we as a tour guide, we will bring them to that area. We support and bring the tourists, and then to buy something from that shopping mall, and only go to the halal corner. And then to more easy, of course, they are also develop the apps, the application for how to go to this restaurant to guide people when they come, which are no tour guide. I mean, they come by their own. I think they have prepared. They call gourmet halal. I think in Manila also have this guide. I mean, only not buying, but they are only the information to.
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's then easy. Okay,
I,
that's all
I
first
saw
for me.
brother, I saw also, they have the app.
Yeah, okay, that's up. Okay, so they are already prepared. So right now, actually, in your data, how many total of horeca that certified halal in Manila? They have more than
Uh,
10 or
yeah, we have more than that, but it's
more
not
than that?
enough and it's not interconnected.
Hmm.
I saw in the video you have a app, a halal app that can
Hmm.
find the malls, the
Yes.
ramen section. We
Yes.
need that in the Philippines so that it's easy for them to trace. You
Yes.
know, the
We
problem
need.
in the Philippines, sometimes the most, they cannot find the most, nearest most
Yes.
when they want to pray.
Yes.
And if the mosque is very hard to find, how
Hmm.
much more the food that
Hmm.
you're going to eat that is
Yeah.
halal. Okay,
Yeah.
now that's the thing that we're trying to integrate, connect, and manage, so that the
Hmm.
tourists will not have a hard time looking for the halal malls, halal mall,
Hmm.
halal Muslim friendly hotel, and especially the food and the tourist spot that they can see in the
Hmm.
Philippines. Okay.
Okay.
It's a new thing in the Philippines. Actually, we did not start yet. Unlike in Japan, I think they're very aggressive, and maybe the government is full support on that, and other consultant. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah, but there's a great opportunity on the halal tourism, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the one what is your objective is to what you call to promote halal tourism in Manila. I think because
Yes.
I think you know that is the issue right now is difficult to the Muslim to find the halal in
Yes.
Manila. I just hear from my sister-in-law and my friends that they go, but when they find the hotel, which the nearest, I mean the near the surrounding there, they have a halal restaurant, and they're very convenient. Like my friend, when they go for the business trip, they go many times to
Yes.
Manila, but they
Yes.
go at the same restaurant because I mean sorry hotel because what? Because they are quite near to the halal restaurant because these are
Yes.
very integrated. I mean accommodation. Of course, there are no issue, but when you serve a Muslim family, it's the best. I mean, okay, I will show you the one video. There's my friend hotel
Mhm.
that they are set up to this. I show you how they set up this we call a Jesli Villa. It's a quite new in Chiba, Tokyo.
Mhm.
About 2-3 years ago, they are set up this. Okay, maybe I share first again. Okay. About-
Hello, this is Nico Poge, and now I'm here at Jesle Villa in Tokyo. So this is the very first Muslim.
Can you can see the video, Mr. Wen? No,
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet.
Play it again.
Okay. Sorry. Share again.
This is me. Hello.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Mm.
Again, actually, this video, not why. I try again before we stop first. Okay, before we wait, I think this hotel, because they are study about the halal tourism in Japan, then what is the tourist need? Of course, they want a prayer room, they want a good accommodation, and of course they want a food. So also the halal souvenir. So this
Yes.
hotel prepare all of this. It's a 4-in-1. I think the accommodation is a very Muslim family. It's only focus on Muslim, and then they provide a halal kitchen. They provide a foods, and they have also the lunch, dinner there, and then they also prepare the gift shop they collect from.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
first before we talk.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. This is Nico Poge, and now I'm here at Jesle Villa in Tokyo. So this is the very first Muslim friendly hotel in Japan. Hello, this is Miko Koge. I'm here now at Jesle Villa, Kizara Chiba. And now, mag-room tour tayo. I will show you ang kanilang bonggang-bonggang mga rooms. Panalong-panalo at murang-mura at very good ang kanilang services, especially sa mga Filipinos na Muslim. Pwedeng-pwede ito sa inyo dahil they are the only hotel and villa that is Muslim-friendly hotel in whole Japan. Kaya bonggang-bongga para sa inyo itong lahat. So let us see. Ayan, so kasama ko ngayon, syempre, I am here with me. Ayan, si Madam Beth talagang nagsama sa akin dito kasi kaibigan niya ang may-ari. Ayan, so I'm here with me.
じゃあ、はい。大丈夫です。
あ、すみません。
はい。
こちら。この水場は女性はこの中にありまして、男性はドア出て外出てすぐ。なんです よね。なんか日本にするこというかね。いいアイデアですね。海外の方がやっぱりただ日本の和風のスタイル好きっていうのを伺ってたので、外国の方ね。なのでちょっとこちら一つお部屋。あとバリアフリーに一応今なってますね。あと入っていただいて。
あそこ。ワインスイート。
We can't manage work like this. That's why I use Monday.com. My team uses it to manage projects.
So ayan, nakita nyo na nga ang kanilang mga hotel, rooms,
Okay,
and suites.
I think
Yeah, he's a Filipino, ah.
it's from Philippines. Miko Moge.
Yes.
Hopefully you can hear. Okay. Just imagine if you can set up a new, like this is we provide all of the the needed of Muslim. Of course, they have prepared everything. They are separate. The room. This is number one because they are early set up with a Muslim and also Japanese room. They are because we know that Japanese. Of course, they drink a beer, something like that, if they want to ultimate it. That's why they only produce the Muslim only. Example like non-smoking and smoking room. I think the same. It's the same idea, but this Muslim and non-Muslim. Okay, then they also in the room. They have a kitchen. It's easy. I mean, we call to cook something. I think in my experience also, it's not this is what we call a family hotel. But how about the hostel? The backpackers, like thing like that. In last time I go to Hokkaido, they already declare that this is a very Muslim family hostel, and then I go there in Hokkaido, Sapporo, and I has come by my own, and then I can see what happened there in the kitchen. They have a kitchen special for to the guests to cook something. Then they have separate all halal and non-halal. Then they have a guide, to inform everybody that this only for Muslim, and then this area the freezer, the also the plate, the spoon, everything the cutlery item is only for halal. Only for Muslim. So don't take. We should not. There is only for Muslim, especially for Muslim. Then I think it's quite good for me. Then yes, without any issue, then I can cook my own food in that hostel, and very convenient for me. So that is one. But what I show in this video, I think of course they have also provide the halal. It's the restaurant in Paprika. I think because the owner is a Sri Lanka, they have more to. But in the beautiful thing, I think the food that they serve is a Malaysian food. Because they hire Malaysian chef to become because their target is a more to take Malaysian to stay in their hotel, because me as also as a tour guide in that Jessley Villa. Also using their facility, the rental car. They have also the rental car, and very easy to me also to serve my customer if I go to the Jessley Villa. Hopefully to this year, I just contact my friend there this morning. What happened? But I think quite survived because of this pandemic. So I think we have about 20 minutes to talk about when this pandemic come and then everything stopped. I think many country also stop to give tourist come. Even in Tokyo right now, I think next month is a sakura time. I think the most popular of all the world come, very busy. I think about last year or future, I mean a few year, very busy in the March, end of the March and April, and within the 2 weeks, Tokyo is what we call, it's like a festival, a sakura festival. They come, but now, of course, with this pandemic, I think what we can prepare is to understand what is the main item in halal tourism. If Manila want to become famous in halal tourism, of course, in this pandemic, you have to learn more about what others country do. Of course, Malaysia also doing a lot of things. I can see that when I take Malaysia as an example, I think it's quite difficult you to compare, because everywhere we have a mosque, we have a restaurant, so we have a hotel which serve a halal food. So the people will come, even 5-star hotel, even a 3-star hotel, even 2-star hotel also provide the same thing in any area. So in Manila, I think when I compare to this, when you start, you have to start with a correct team, and with your team, and then of course you have to target which customer they come. But mostly you have a data. You need data from the tourism department, which data that people, and then you can go to the, of course, and you, example, you want to promote ours like from Sabah to go to Manila, because we quite near. We have a flight to go there from Kota Kinabalu to go to the Manila. We have this direct flight. I think so. You have to promote also the halal, because mostly in Sabah also is mostly they are Muslim, and when you want to go to the Manila, you have a promotion on this halal tourism. Of course, I think it's one of the best thing that you can do. Of course, also in Kuala Lumpur. So what the main item that you have to tackle, like what I can say, is a preparation, the right preparation for the halal tourism, either than the foods, the accommodation, halal restaurant, the hotel, and also the souvenir. So I think any idea from you? I think this. Of course, you have Ismail Abaya already do, and then I know that you are very expert in the tourism. So what is your plan, a future plan for Manila? Just to share.
Actually, before the pandemic, 2018, we're starting to conduct halal tourism awareness. We started from the Baguio, Baguio Cordillera, in Palawan, in Pampanga, okay, and other areas. So before the pandemic, we already conducting and tourism awareness, halal tourism, even in La Union, in Batangas. La Union is the surfing capital, surfer, because there is a good wave in that area, just like Hawaii. So during the Southeast Asian Games, we believe that is the turning point, starting point, I mean, because many Muslim athletes go to the Philippines to participate in the Southeast Asian Games. And that is the time that we showcase La Union with the wave similar to Hawaii. They conducted the surfing competition there for the SEA Games. And in Batangas, And in Pampanga, they go to other place also. There is a athletes what do you call that area there, hotel for the athletes. Okay, and other areas. And naman, most of the countries beside the Philippines or around the Philippines are Muslim country. That's why at that time the food in Southeast Asian Games were all halal food. So that is the turning point. And
It's
after
Asia.
that is 2019
Yeah.
October. And we believe we can start the halal tourism after that because the family of the athlete
Yeah.
has seen the beauty,
Beauty
the
of the
tourist spot of the Philippines, and we
yeah.
believe they will come back after the Southeast Asian Games. And here
Yes.
comes pandemic 2020.
Yes.
So that's the no that the that stopped all the dream of conducting this halal tourism project. And up
Yes.
to now, is still lockdown. We cannot do gatherings. All is online. Yun na naman, you cannot do online tourism.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
bring the
the
view.
challenges right now. I hope
Yes.
all the countries will open up. There will
Yes.
be no lockdown, and it's safe to travel. Because if you cannot travel, you cannot conduct the halal tourism right now.
Yes. Of course. That's why
Yes.
the travel, I mean, industry right now is very suffer. Even in Sabah also, Sabah is a most popular state in Malaysia because people come from Peninsula to go to the Mount Kinabalu. Even this pandemic,
Yes.
they are stopped. Also from Korea and China, they have many tourists from there. It's a buses,
Yes.
it's a group of people. Every day they come to I mean Sabah. It's same, I think.
Yeah.
But as we know, it's a pandemic time in 2020 until today. We still continue have, but who knows? After the vaccine, today is maybe Malaysian get first batch of vaccine uh, today. There's a today, but I don't know what is the impact of this vaccine.
But brother, now we're starting to do the local halal tourism. We
Yes.
cannot start from the international tourists, but we
Mm.
can
Yes.
manage
Yes.
slowly,
Yes.
but going on is we encourage now the halal tourism for the local tourism,
Yes.
local and
But,
only.
I think they're a
Oh,
good idea because
we are not marketing it to Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Dubai because
yes,
it's hard for them to go to the Philippines right
yes,
now. But unless they have special medical certificate or
yes,
special whatever visa, but
yes.
we focus on the local tourism, and that's what we're starting right now.
Mm.
Local halal tourism, and that's the best no, option right now because we
Yes,
cannot do international halal tourism.
yes. Right now,
Yeah.
yes, I can say it's difficult. But if you, yeah, your vision is a start from the local. I think this is the best.
Yes.
I think because the local still can go. Of course, in the pandemic,
Around.
in actually yes, actually yesterday I survey in my local Sandakan also. It's talking about restaurant. When
Yeah.
about 1 month that we have a MCO is cannot eat dining in the restaurant. But when on Friday, then we can do with my family, with our family to eat in.
Yes.
Then people like what I call it's a long time. It's a long time waiting. Then we together so we can see all the restaurant is full. I think hopefully in a halal tourism also will be there. We prepare first in this pandemic. Don't
Yeah.
give up. Don't give up. Just
Yes.
follow. Just do the right time to give yes awareness. Of course, I think our plan. Of course, your plan is a 20 is a South. I mean a sea game at that time. But who know about 2020 all is pandemic. Then 2021 we start again. We prepare again for the future. For the local first, prepare every food. They have a team, right? You say that in Baguio they have you have to set off the restaurant, the prayer room, the hotel.
Yes.
At least they have a one what you call a community.
Yes.
Prepare this. This is very important because I know in the Philippines they have many a good area for tourism, for tourists to come. And then,
Yes.
but how that if you have a community, only one restaurant, and people come, how that they can serve many people. That's why you have to take what I show in the first video is Asakusa. Asakusa is one famous area in Tokyo, but they do in the group. They have a map for them to give information to the tourists which area there's provide halal, and then which many item of foods, a variety of foods is ramen, a sushi. They have a local food. They have also their traditional food. That's what I think better that more people will come and join this halal business. And of course, maybe someday Manila will come as Manila or Philippines will come as a main halal tourism in ASEAN. Who knows? After
Yes.
Malaysia.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully.
Definitely, everything has to end. There's a beginning, there's an ending,
Yes.
and this will later on we can adapt, even if the virus will not I don't know, go away, di ba? It
Yes.
will not leave us. We can be adapted to the system of the virus of COVID.
Yes.
And everything we can find ways how to cope up with this pandemic crisis.
Yes.
But now we're focusing on developing the product, distribution of
Yes.
product,
Yes.
online selling, online delivery, online
Yeah.
export, import. We can do that naman, and the local market. Developing the local market on the
Yes.
trading
Yes.
and the local tourism.
Yes. I think
Not big, but
your
enough to develop it for the meantime. Yeah.
your franchise activity is a good to expand your
Yeah.
business right now because you
Yeah.
can go anywhere, any area, and then
Yes.
with the same product we will set up this. I think that's good when we do a franchise, but we thought last
Yes.
franchise.
Yes.
Yes, it's a very good because at least yeah. For example, in our Malaysia also KFC, McDonald, they have a many a certified halal restaurant in Malaysia. Then people local, even they have no tourist, but local people will support this halal
Yes.
restaurant,
Yes.
especially not only Muslim but all what we talk
Yes.
about. Okay, so I think we know a pandemic issue. We know the right now is what is the important thing to set up this halal tourism, and then one thing is I think is a tour guide also. we talking about tour guide. Yeah, the man. I focus when we talk about facility, but the man also very important because
Yes.
when you want to set up the halal tourism, the key is the tour guide must be
Yes.
understand where to go because I think of course the company that want to involve in halal that what it means that they have many channel because when they come with a group. I think when the pandemic stop and then everybody can come that we have also to
Yes.
set up this company, the halal tourism, because in Japan, of course, it's very famous for outsider like Malaysian people open a company in Japan to set up this halal tourism, and yeah, to set up the accommodation and so foods everything. So I think because in your local right now you have a team to set up. I think better you also focus on this halal. I mean tour company to provide all this halal.
Yes.
Guideline to them, and then also focus on your I think there's a very right now is information in the smartphone. It's very,
yeah.
I think, better. Right now, what apps that you have right now? Apps mean to guide this all the restaurant in one.
Actually, most of the industries are very positive that the halal tourism will be a very great project, successful project when we start it. Because, naman, Muslim want to see the beauty of the culture,
Yes,
tradition
yeah,
of the
yeah,
non-Muslim countries. Di
yes.
ba? Just like me, I'm a Filipino, I love to eat Japanese food.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
love to eat Malaysian food. I want
yes,
to explore the culture and tradition of other culture or other
mm,
countries. Just like
yes,
other Muslim countries, they want to go to Philippines, they want to go to Japan,
yes,
Korea, because it's a new thing. Di ba? It's a journey that you go to a non-Muslim country. That's why that will be a number one destination of the
mm,
Muslim country for the halal tourism. It's not the Muslim country per se, but the non-Muslim
yes,
countries. Yeah, yeah, because they love to see the other world. Di ba?
yeah,
The other face of the coin. Di ba?
yes,
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
yes. That's
So we have
why
no
this
time now. Maybe you can make
closing.
the message to the viewer and what will be our topic next week.
Mm,
This is a very exciting topic now, a very exciting episode because the Department of Tourism in the Philippines is now starting, gearing
mm,
up to promote massively the tourism industry in the Philippines right now.
mm,
Because next month we will open the some of the lockdown area and
mm,
what you call the we will be on a much what you call that lesser stricter pandemic control system in the Philippines next month.
okay,
It
next one.
the some of the industry will be open up,
Oh,
approved by
okay,
the government.
okay. Okay, so for mine, I think next week if we will talk about the halal training. Is it okay?
Yeah, good.
Halal training is the one important thing because sometimes when we talk about halal, of course they have many academic, like example what is the Ismail Abaya do, and to give awareness and also for the who are involved in we call it as a halal executive. So what is the halal training in inside there? I will focus on this topic for next week,
Yeah.
and then thank you for the show for this week about our halal tourism, and hopefully we will the country will open out all and we can go for travel for this
Yes.
as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you for me and see you next week. Bye bye.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum
Yeah,
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shukran.
yeah,
See you guys next week.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
See you.
See you.